Hello everyone. So in this particular session, very important discussion we will have on difference between job enrichment and job enlargement. So one of the very important technique of job design to motivate the employees or to reduce the monotony or boredom in the work. So when employees are working in a same job or task for a long period of time, definitely they will have the frustration. They need some challenging job. They need some additional responsibilities. So here let us have an understanding of the basic differences between job enrichment and job enlargement with the following examples. Now let us assume that the employee is placed in the present job. Assume that he is working in a present job. So when he is bored with the frustrated with the present job, so he will be given similar type of task. So similar type of task. So he'll be given like task 1 as well as he will be given task 2. So giving additional number of tasks but without any additional responsibilities here. And I think with the same skill he can perform task 1 and task 2. So this is called as enlargement of job. On the other hand, when he allotted the work of planning as well as on the other hand the controlling, means additional responsibility will be there, and the job is very challenging because you need to plan, you need to execute, and you need to control. So this is called as job enrichment. So the basic difference, I think, in this particular diagram I try to explain. Now let us we concentrate on the various other differences between job enrichment and job enlargement. Now first parameter we will use at expansion. So how the job will be expanded. So in job enlargement, the job is horizontally expanded. It's like horizontal loading we are calling. So you will be added number of tasks with a similar nature. But in the enrichment, so vertical loading will happen. So you will be made responsible. You will be made additional. You will be given additional responsibilities here, and job will become challenging. So to be clear with the differences, so let us go through this particular table to understand the various differences based on certain parameters. So first one, the nature of job, or we can take as a meaning. So job enlargement already we discussed in the previous slide. So it is a horizontal loading or expansion or addition of tasks of same nature without additional responsibilities. ಸೊ ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬೇರೆ ಬೇರೆ ಟಾಸ್ಕ್ ಅನ್ನು ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲಾಟ್ ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ, ಬಟ್ ಯಾವುದೇ ರೀತಿಯ ಒಂದು ಅಡಿಷನಲ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜವಾಬ್ದಾರಿಗಳು ಇರುವುದಿಲ್ಲ. But in the case of job enrichment, it is a vertical loading of tasks, and definitely you will be having responsibilities, and it improves the quality of the job in terms of its intrinsic work. Means you will enjoy a lot of freedom, and you will have that additional responsibility. That is the main factor. Next, the purpose of job enlargement: to lengthen the cycle of operation, definitely to reduce the boredom. But I think the additional job will be not challenging. So there is no challenge in the job. But in the job enrichment, the main purpose is to make the job lively and challenging, and definitely it satisfy the higher level needs of the employee, like sense of achievements or maybe their ego satisfaction or their status. Because they will be given additional responsibilities, they can plan their task and they can execute that. Third difference, the requirement of skill and training. So here the employees may not require additional skill because a similarity of additional task here, and it will not require any additional training also. But in the case of job enrichment, it definitely calls for development and utilization of higher skills, initiative and innovation in performing the task, as well as the employees, they require additional training because it is challenging and you will have more responsibilities also. And finally, the control, the external control or direction or nature of supervision also we can say. So in job enlargement, definitely it is the control and evaluation will done by the external sources, that is your supervisors or top management. So it requires more direction and control. But on the other side, the job holder means employee himself, they will have that freedom of deciding. So himself they can evaluate their work, and just here they will receive the feedback from their superiors. So these elaborative differences between job enlargement and enrichment. So there are 9 categories are made with respect to the job enlargement and enrichment. Meaning already we discussed, additional to the present job of same skill, but here addition to the present job of different skill and making job more challenging. And expansion, in the beginning we explained horizontal, this is vertical. Responsibility does not increases, but here definitely your responsibility increases. With respect to challenging, the job is not challenging here, but here additional job is challenging. And here there is no motivation to the employees. So intrinsically employees will not be motivated, but because of the challenging in the work, definitely employees will be motivated. And the requirement of training and skill is not required. Here it is essentially required. And level of work is the same level of work. Here you will be given higher level of work. And personality development, definitely here to some extent the employees personality development will happen, but here definitely I think there is a possibility of employees personality development. So this is a brief discussion of the differences between job enrichment and job enlargement. Thank you for your support.